But first of all, let's start off with the Tottenham Mura Europa League Conference match preview tomorrow night. Exciting stuff happening tomorrow night at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The mighty Mura, the Mura Sexual Fan Club coming to London and coming to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium tomorrow night, 8 o'clock kickoff under the lights at Tottenham. I mean, what sort of team are you even expecting tomorrow night? I mean, for me, we need to play as weak as possible, to be honest.
Yeah, go weak, go real. This is a game like before. I was like saying against like Rennes and against Passos. I was like saying, look, as much as I want us to not put a weak side out, I do feel like there has to be some sort of quality to get through this game because Passos are used to playing decent teams like Lisbon and Porto. They've done it before. Rennes obviously were in the French league, decent league. Like they're no pushovers, but this team, 5th in the Slovenian league right now. Come on.
How does that compare to first in the Moldovan league? You know, because Sheriff went out and beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu last night.
Romanian, not
Moldovan.
Moldova? I saw the flag. I thought it was Romanian.
It's Moldovan.
Oh, wow. Fair enough. But it was, I don't know. I guess you'd assume Slovenia better than Moldova, but they're 5th in the Slovenian league. Just... we should be able to put our youth team and win this game. Honestly, we should be able to. But you know,
Real Madrid played a full-strength team last night and lost at home to Sheriff. That's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the
biggest shock
upset
of all time
ever in the Champions League. Biggest upset ever.
Yeah, the Moldovan champions winning that game is incredible. But this team is 5th in the Slovenian league. They're not even top.
Yeah.
Like, there must be... at least the Moldovan champions, at least they won their league, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what I mean? But like, 5th in the Slovenian league and 1st in Moldovan league, I mean, there probably can't be too much difference in quality.
Who knows? But I would go weak. I would start Starlet, Gil, Markande, all the young Noel John.
You know what? I wouldn't start Gil. I want him to start in the Premier League this weekend.
Yeah, but he's the kind of player I just think needs minutes. I still think he needs minutes.
I would play players that haven't been playing well in the Premier League. You know, I'd stick Dele Alli in there. I would leave Tongi and Ndombele out probably. Defence, I would probably play a back two. Maybe even just stick Dyer and Sanchez back in there, and hopefully we'll play a Tanganga and Rodon or Rodon and Romero in the league. I mean, I would like to play these players that haven't been playing well in the league and just show them, you know, you need to get to grips with things, or otherwise you're not going to be playing in the league, and this will be where you'll be playing this season.
Literally. Winks comes in. I agree with that. I think we have to make sure we don't play any players that are going to play against Villa. I really think that. And Scarlett 100% has to play for me in this game. I'd 100% playing Dane Scarlett because we need Son and Kane fresh for Sunday. We can't afford to be playing them any minutes. I wouldn't even put them in the squad, honestly. We can't afford. If we can't beat Mura without Son and Kane, then we might as well give up, honestly, because we're not doing anything this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get positive about Spurs at the moment.
We're
playing
Mura in the bloody conference.
It's not even just that; just everything surrounding the club at the moment. It's just it's a bit hard to take. But anyway, let's get into a bit of a match preview. How do we even assess this game? How do we even preview this game without knowing anything about Mura whatsoever?
Great question. I remember the times we used to play Anorthosis Famagusta or
we never did match previews then.
And it's whatever. I don't know anything about this team. All I know is I look at the Slovenian table and they're 5th. They're 5th in the Slovenian table. And when I say 5th, this is 5th out of 10 teams.
10 teams?
10 teams.
Oh, really? They're literally half.
There are 10 teams in there. They must have came second or something. Oh no, how many teams are there? Oh no, that's SNL2. One sec. SNL. I'm pretty sure it's 10 teams, it says here. Slovenian League.
And this Mura, they're a dropout from the Europa League qualifiers. They lost to Sturm Graz in the Europa League qualifiers. They got battered, actually. Lost 3-1 at home. Lost 2-0 away in their first opening Conference League.
10 teams.
In that opening Conference League game, they lost at home 2-0 to Vitesse.
How are there 10 teams in the league? Yeah, the top 3 like qualify for Europe. Should with 10 teams should be like the first qualify.
They finished 5th last season.
Last season they finished 4th. 4th? What's this? What league am I? What division am I looking at? No, that's 2 seasons ago. Why can't I see this season? Last season, I mean.
Maybe it got called off because of COVID and stuff.
This is why 2021. Last season they finished top. They won it.
Oh, they won the league.
They won the league last season. So they're a Yeah, it says
so why would they not drop out from the Champions League then?
So maybe they were, and maybe they had to qualify. They drop out to the qualifiers Europa. They dropped out.
So they were in the qualifiers of the Champions League. Let me just check this because I'm just looking at these fixtures.
No, it says here it drops out from the Champions League to the Conference League.
No, that's not true because they played Ludogorets in the Champions League qualifiers. They lost. Then they dropped into the Europa League qualifiers and they won a few rounds and then lost to Sturm Graz. And now they're in the Conference League.
Right. No, I'm saying sorry, I didn't mean that. I meant in the Slovenian League, there are no Europa League spots. There's one, it says here, there's 1 Champions League spot and 2 Europa Conference League spots.
Oh, okay.
Which is strange. Anyway, so they won it last year with 63 points. Well, I guess that's only 10 teams, but...
How many games did they draw and lose?
They lost 7, they drew 12, and they won 17 out of 36. Not that impressive, really.
Any other teams we know in there? I mean, Maribor.
Maribor we played back in the day.
Good times. I mean, we're playing in their stadium, actually, when we play them away.
We're playing the Maribor stadium, so they don't even have their own stadium.
They've got their own stadium, just too small for the Conference League.
Too small for the Conference League? Bloody hell, is that one person there? Is it like a park? Honestly, this Conference League, man, does my head in. Anyway, look, we don't know anything about this team. All we know is that right now, they're not even. Right now, they're mid-table in the Slovenian league right now, 5th. They've won 4, drawn 4, and lost 3 of their opening 11 games, scoring 14 and conceding 16. So they currently have a goal difference of -2 in the Slovenian league. They have won their last 3 though, so they're on decent form.
But either way, no matter what team you're playing, no matter what the quality they are, you know, you still need to take these games in the right kind of mentalness, like in the right frame of mind. You need to take these games in the right frame of mind, in the right attitude in these games. Otherwise, you can get unstuck and you can get undone.
True. Yeah. Then we saw that yesterday with Madrid. You couldn't. Shocks can happen, but it's still it's different. I would definitely go with a different approach to how I would go against Rennes or against Passos. I think we have to go with a team which is of players who are younger, maybe looking to impress and hopefully show their quality. And any of our youth players should be able to go on loan to the Slovenian league and have a good season. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be any youth player who should be going to say they went on loan to a team in the Slovenian league. They should be smashing out, and if they're not, then they're not good enough to play for Tottenham at this current moment. Yeah,
but can you play a team of youth players against a team of first teamers in the Slovenian league and expect to come away with the points?
Well, we have 5 subs, so yeah. I would.
But even so, I don't expect a team full of youth players. I still expect a team with kind of the outskirts of the first teamers, the Harry Winkses. I want to see.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be like Delaney in goal. We'll do a predicted lineup later, but I reckon Doherty plays, Session's out, isn't he? So Davis plays, Rodin plays. I don't want to see Romero, but I reckon he might play him just to give him more minutes.
I want to see with Rodin with one of Dyer or Sanchez. That's what I want to see. Or maybe Dyer and Sanchez together and save Rodin and Romero for the league. Maybe that's what I would do. Because you know what? I just can't be bothered with Dyer, Sanchez and Dele Alli anymore. I really can't.
Yeah, I think Wings has to come in. I think he probably plays I reckon Lo Celso might even play in this game, you know, because he didn't play at all on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll give Lo Celso a run out in this one. I'll give Dele Alli a run out in this one.
Then I'll play up front. I'll play Scarlett. I'll play maybe Jack Clark.
And Marcande,
and probably Hill as well, like that 4.
Literally, I might even be tempted to play Dele Alli as a forward, like a second striker role in this one, with Dane Scarlett and Dele up front, with Marcande and Clark on the wings, maybe.
If he loses on tomorrow, do you reckon there'll be any immediate ramifications for that?
Not from the club. I think the fans will be laying into him big time. But I think I don't think the club will put this into account of when they're going to judge him. I think it's going to be very telling what happens on the weekend against Aston Villa. They're going to have, if we have a very negative result against Aston Villa this weekend, you know, they've got 2 weeks to think about it with no football.
Do you think? Yeah, true. And we'll see how it plays into Mura.